Three Audi SUVs are about to fight for one crown.
But here's the crazy part. The SUV that looks the most impressive isn't necessarily the one I'd put at number one. Because Audi has built three completely different monsters. One is built for luxury and space. One is built to redefine what a flagship SUV can be. And the last one has enough performance to make you forget you're even driving an SUV. So today we're putting all three head-to-head: design, performance, technology, and that one thing that makes an Audi feel different from everything else. And stay with me, because the number one choice isn't as obvious as you might think. This is Monaco mindset. And to everyone watching right now, you're not just watching another car video. You're part of the people who understand that the machine is only half the story. Here it is. So let's start with number 3, the Audi SQ7. And don't let its position under the hood. The SQ7 brings serious muscle with a twin-turbo V8, giving this luxury SUV the kind of power you wouldn't expect. But the real magic isn't just the engine. Audi gives the SQ7 the kind of technology that makes a huge SUV feel surprisingly controlled. Inside the SQ7, the story changes completely, because this isn't just a performance SUV, it's a luxury space designed to keep you comfortable while the V8 does the talking. And that's what makes the SQ7 such a strong number 3. It gives you the performance, the comfort, and the practicality without forcing you to choose just one. But remember, this is only number 3, because coming in at number 2 is where Audi starts getting seriously ambitious.
Meet the Audi Q9, Audi's newest full-size SUV, and a completely different kind of machine.
Inside the Q9 is where Audi really shows what a flagship SUV is supposed to feel like. Massive space,
But the Q9 isn't only about luxury. Its size comes with serious road presence and Audi's latest technology, and this is where the Q9 becomes difficult to ignore. Because unlike the SQ7, it's not trying to be a sleeper, it's trying to be the Audi everyone notices. But there's still one problem. The Q9 is built for luxury first, and when it comes to pure performance, there's another Audi waiting for it.
And that brings us to number 1, the Audi RS Q8 Performance. The moment you see it, you understand why it had to be here.
Reasons. The RS Q8 Performance isn't just fast for an SUV, it's brutally fast, with around 630 horsepower. But horsepower is only half the story. Audi didn't just make the RS Q8 powerful, they made it surprisingly intelligent and incredibly controlled. And this is where the RS Q8 starts to feel less like a family SUV and more like a supercar wearing an SUV body. And the best part is that you can enjoy all of this without giving up the luxury that makes an Audi feel special.
And if you think the RS Q8 is already at the limit, Audi still has one more trick that makes this machine even more impressive.
With its quattro all-wheel drive and performance-focused chassis, the RS Q8 doesn't just go fast, it makes speed feel completely effortless. And when you put everything together, this is what makes the RS Q8 so dangerous. It gives you supercar performance without asking you to sacrifice everyday comfort.
So after looking at all three, the question is simple. Which Audi actually deserves the crown?
Pages. If we're talking about pure practicality, the SQ7 has a serious advantage. If we're talking about luxury and presence, the Q9, and that's exactly why the RS Q8 takes the crown. It gives you the best combination of brutal performance, luxury, technology, and everyday usability. But here's what makes the victory even more impressive. The RS Q8 doesn't force you to choose between excitement and comfort. It gives you both in the same machine. And honestly, that's what makes the RS Q8 so special. It doesn't need to pretend to be a supercar. It simply brings that level of performance into an SUV. But the real reason it wins isn't just the numbers. It's the fact that Audi managed to turn a massive luxury SUV.
It brings us back to the question we started with. Which Audi SUV deserves the crown? After everything we've been, the SQ7 gives you the perfect balance of power and practicality. The Q9 brings a completely new level. And if I had to choose one for Monaco mindset, the RS Q8 Performance would be my pick. Not because it's the biggest or the most choice. Now I want to know yours. SQ7, Q9, or RS Q8 Performance. Which one would you actually put in your garage?